And we are back. Now let's look up. Ah, that's the one that I remember. Yes, indeed. Paul's Way, what's up? YouTube comment picker. I just want to test to make sure that the thing still works. So, not a whole lot. A mobile ad on a website. Now that's weird. The captcha I entered was wrong. What a load of crap. Everybody, what's 2 plus 4? If we can all agree on 6, then I did not get that wrong. Just making sure the thing still works. So cool, so it does work. Awesome. I'm going to go charge the other phone and then we will continue with the stream. So, hi to everybody that showed up so far. You might go with 15V. Has he never had 15V? I didn't know you were getting him another thing. Not a whole lot. Just got bored of being bored. So first, before we, well, it's the downside of forgetting to plug the second phone in, is the things that I want to do I need the second phone for, and it needs to charge because I forgot to plug it in. Because I want to fill in at least another page. Everybody give me some steal options that we haven't done on this. We're not going to actually fill out the pages right now, but I want to write the options down after I find the pen I've been using. Oh, the joy. Oh yeah, it's off to a great start. We already have 14 people in here and 12 likes, which actually is really good numbers for you, by the way. G23, what's up? I'd love for you to go tell Stifler that the giveaway is happening, but he's already doing his stream, so well, I can't just roll out the red carpet for everybody. I'm still looking for a pen. a very dark blue pen. 14 likes. Damn. Pen, where are you? There you go. Why did I leave the scissors out? Gross. Me of all people leaving scissors out. Me of all people using scissors. Oh great, there's two of them. Well, I already know that S35 is next on the page. I've never had a baby bottle pop. My parents wouldn't get them for me when I was a kid. Wow, that end looks like shit. Close enough. And I'm pretty sure that that one's Crucible as well. Oh, so you are here. Did you end your stream specifically to join this? Genuine question. I was trying to write good. Trust me, my writing is terrible. Especially when my hands start hurting. Like towards the from the beginning it looks fine, but the further down you go, the worse it looks. And that's how it is on every page. Lou, shut up. We all knew what was meant. So do we want S45 on? We'll probably do all the SV series steels. We're writing down different steels. Oh, okay. I don't even know how to read Russian. How would I write in Russian cursive? All right, guys, what's the next number after S45VN? Because I know S60V is a thing. S90, S110, S125. No, these are just steels in general. And we're not actually going to be filling out the pages right now. I don't have the patience to be doing that. And because I don't have... So is S60V the next one after S45? Flying Rich, what's up? How's it going? I see you sending people here, Stifler, by the way. I appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, it would be S60V. Which is underrated, by the way. Nobody knows that it's a thing. Everybody seems to forget about it. So let's see, S60V, S90 I think is next. I am indeed paying people in knives. Yes. That is what we're doing right now. It'll be a bit before the giveaway actually happens, but I do appreciate you guys sticking around. Well, S90V is definitely before S110. CF45. I don't know what that is. No, you're not going to get the watch or the mod spot right now. I don't need extra moderation. I'm pretty good by myself. So for everybody curious, I think S90V is next. Let's get the giveaway stuff on the table so people know what all is being given away. Where did this hole in the box come from? This box was pristine. Now it's got a freaking hole in it. El Navajero, what's up? S90, S1, yep, okay. I didn't think S80 was a thing, or S75 either. Never heard of the two. Hey. Oh, there it is. The table's a disaster, by the way. Let's see here. That doesn't look terrible. Then he better enter a bunch of giveaways. This thing's just fun to play with. It's so smooth. When I first got it, this wasn't as smooth as it is now. And it actually took quite a bit of force to open this thing. And it's just buttery smooth now. Luckily for everybody else in the stream right now, Fook hasn't entered. Those who know what I'm talking about, but Fook hasn't entered. It's just so fun to play with. And it's so smooth. Yeah, that makes sense. I would agree that he's probably asleep by now. The knife. No, the watch. Definitely the watch. Because this thing's getting wiped down before I ship it out. Kelly's Mishmash. I've heard of you. I don't think I've seen you in my streams, but I've heard of you before. How's it going? There was a company you had something to do with. Was it... I think... Was it Pickled Steel? Look, I'm not trying to be mean here. Okay. But Fook's been winning a little bit too many giveaways. Okay. If you see where I'm going with that. No, that'd be horrible. Rigged. So we're going to take this apart. Because why not? Pickled steel. Okay, so I had one thing that I needed to talk about. I wanted to talk to them about it, but I didn't. I just haven't reached out yet. One of the knives from Pickled Steel looks almost exactly like a Koenig Arius. And I was curious how that happened. I don't remember the name of the knife. I just remember looking on the website and seeing that one. I'd show you a picture, but my other phone's charging. But the Koenig Arius is like 750 bucks. Okay, I'll do that. Gimme. Gimme have. Yeah, when I got this thing originally, it was covered in fingerprints. Absolutely covered in fingerprints. The last time I looked, it was the last knife on the website at the very bottom. And it was kind of a tan brown looking thing. She's new here. How'd she get the crown? I don't know how the YouTube experience system works. It doesn't make any sense. I appreciate that. Appreciate the congratulations. And have fun at work. Of course, I've never really had fun at work, but I wish you do. Well, I'm in a lot of lives too. Stifler would know that if he's still here paying attention, but you know, he sells gun stuff. He's gonna pass me so quick. Yep, thank you. I mean, honestly, I hit 1K a while ago, but I just couldn't afford to buy the giveaway knife immediately. I wasn't saving up for that. Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, I've never had #1 in my stream either, so 6 cents Amelia, I had a question for you. Your comment on another video said hello from New Zealand. And then you entered in the giveaway. I wanted to give you a heads up. I can't ship to New Zealand because shipping is insanely expensive. Look at all those fingerprints. disgusting. Trust me, I'd love to ship out everywhere, but shipping is just way too expensive. Microfiber cloths are the best, by the way. I have no clue how much shipping is. The biggest downside I'm coming up with that is I want to do free shipping on my giveaways. You know, because I'm not trying to make money off of the giveaways. It is a parrot, yes. It is a QSP parrot. I have no clue how much shipping to New Zealand would be. I would love to give you that answer, but I have no clue. Okay. There's the cutout. There we go. Lou isn't even in the top 3 anymore. What you gonna do about that? Oh, gross. I left a thumbprint. I'll see what I can do. My second option idea was if the winner is in another country. So here's what the other thing was. Is that a fingerprint? No. Okay. So my other thought was, where was I going with this? Give me a sec. I gotta think. I don't remember what I was talking about. The biggest problem with getting old, as the kids call it. Are you gonna say heavy as the crown? Oh. Prizes. Oh, yeah. Okay. So my other thought was I put the giveaway up for sale on Blade Binge for like $2,000, and then the winner uh, will send me an email with their Blade Binge username, and then they offer me $1, but then it's not free. They offer me $1, and then I take the $1 offer, and they pay for shipping. Oh, the other option that was listed in the video was if you have somebody in the US that's willing to ship it to you, then You can do that too. I just need their address. Now, where were we going with this? I think that model sounds familiar. Beautiful. All nice and back together. You're awaiting your funds. I'm awaiting for the time that I'm no longer lazy and I actually try and set up monetization on my channel. How did Ground Fog get second place? Genuinely wondering, because every time that he joins a stream, he does the wave emoji, and that's about it. He never says anything else. Sometimes he'll say hi, or I'm lurking, or something, but other than that, he doesn't say anything. Immaculate centering, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. Well, there's a lot of people that have talked. Need the T6. So the other knife that's being given away is in here. I will not be opening that box because it isn't mine. It is a knife kit. You will put it together yourself. The last time I put one of their knife kits together, I think it took me 13 minutes. They send you the tools to do it, along with all the parts. The company is called Gin Knives. They gave it to me to give away. Really, really nice people. It's just so smooth. Lou, you're back in third place. Gin Knives are great. They have been so supportive of the channel. Since I hit 500, they sent me a 500 subscriber giveaway knife as well. I believe they sent one of these. Give me a sec. Rhino. Nobody's won yet. The names haven't been pulled. Got about a half hour until we pull names. But the knife they sent for this giveaway is a Gin Captain in blue something. It's in D2. Great knife. The problem is They've actually never sent me one for review. You can find other people's reviews on the knife, and Knives, I guess, did one of his cardboard slayer things with it, and it lasted about 4 hours where it should have. The only problem I have at the moment with the shipping to another country is the what are they called? Customs forms. I have no clue how the hell I'm supposed to post or fill those out. And you get stickers. It's all good. If you want to join somebody who does giveaways, I think every week. Somebody else can help me with this. Bees Blades does giveaways once a week, right? And he gives away way nicer shit than I do. It's a QSP Parrot. Parrot V2 in G10. Yeah, anything over I thought it was he pays for $20 worth of shipping to other countries. I put this in backwards, of course. I didn't know Knives Fast did giveaways. I don't think he likes me. There are other people who do giveaways, so be sure to look around. I wish you luck in those, because I haven't won anything. Fit in the box. There. Yeah, it's a M4. M402M. Appreciate you sticking around. Oh, I'm not doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. It took me forever to afford the 1,000. My next one's at 5,000. It'll give me some time. Anyway, the gin knife kit, and a Citizen Weekender. Now I just got to find a way of shipping it all, because I don't think that it fits in the regular size boxes. Bees, Beez blades. I don't think I have anything else to take apart. But yeah, it's large enough to fit my wrist, which is a shocker. Domed mineral glass crystal. I think I'm good. I'm definitely not taking the watch apart. Nope, I've made that mistake once, and I will not make it again. Shut up, man. My hands are normal. I swear, guys, the camera makes me look like I'm 100 pounds heavier than I am. I swear. My hands are not that fat. But having a single lens instead of two lenses like eyes, it looks way fatter than it is. It's all one. This is all one person wins all of it. Sure, blame it on the camera. Yeah, it is the camera's fault. Y'all are mean. God, I really wish I could keep that QSP. It's such a nice knife. I'm definitely doing another purple knife. I want one. That purple turned out way better than I thought it would. Oh my god. Y'all are mean. The Michelin Man? Dude, at least you could say Marshmallow Man. Come on. Y'all are brutal. It is. I think it is royal purple, yeah. I went royal purple because I like purple. And they just happen to have it in stock, too. It worked really well. 7-1. Uh, a 7-1 mix, great. And this is what it did to the thing that I dyed with. The bottom of this is now permanently purple. God, y'all are just evil. Y'all are lucky I'm not excluding you because you're mean. Oh my god, it's a disaster. The table's just a disaster. I dyed this purple. When I got it, it was green. Yeah, it was from our Rit dye, yeah. Just purple, the whole bottom of this thing. Looks like Grimace nutted in that tin. That's just evil, dude. Oh, y'all are just weird. It's not. It is galvanized, not stainless. It's pretty obvious it's not stainless because it's purple now. Stained purple. Yep. It all worked out though. As if you could bake in the first place. Look at me, I'm Lou and I can bake. Bullshit. That didn't work. Nope, don't think that made it much better. Purple stain. That's good. That's good. I liked that one. That was probably, that made my night right there. When you're in public and people are making comments like this. Please excuse me while I cut a Q-tip. Ah, perfect. That's your autocorrect for LOL. I wonder if I could do that. It would be pretty funny. Got about 17 minutes. Doesn't need to be sharpened. It's sharp. I think it's sharp. Give me paper. I was more than mildly irritated. Yeah, it's being given away. Welcome in, Jeremy. The leather won't do much until I have the diamond emulsion, which I'll probably be getting this week. But yeah, I was quite irritated with the factory edge on this thing. It says water dangerous. Q-tips? Kevin, what's up? How you doing? You can strap on. Yeah, I've done it before. It doesn't work out great. Oh yeah, I saw that video where he said that sharp knives are dangerous. I'd love to meet the person who said that a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp knife. You cannot dye the watch purple. No, it is actually stainless. We did make the knife purple. This one's purple. This one's blue. This is blue and orange. My finger is killing me. That's what you get for playing with this. I would not recommend putting heat on this knife. What, you mean when you're cutting lemons and it gets sprayed into your face or something because you crushed it? I'm not saying it's easy. They'll do it. So let's get this stuff off the table for a sec. I've never messed with diamond emulsion before, so I'm excited to try it out. Trying to think of something that's dull, but every knife that I have is sharp already. Okay, if that's that sharp, and this is not as sharp. Well, that's what I would agree with, but a sharp knife will actually hurt you. And a dull knife, I can't show an example because everything that I have is sharp, but a dull knife will take more effort to hurt you. We're not dyeing the Q-tip purple. First, we're going to sharpen the Demco. And then I think by the time we're done with the Demco, we can probably pull names. Well, my 1 hour streams aren't 1 hour anymore. I've gotten better. I don't even know what those are. They claim that they used, what's it called? Micarta. Holding it, it feels nothing like micarta. AJ, you are evil. Sir Mortog, what's up? This is no longer 600. It does. It feels like plastic. I swap a lot. This right here is a DMT. Up here is an Atoma, and the one below it is an SACT, SATC, SATC. I'm not dyeing a Q-tip purple. It's a waste of dye. There's no point. Tiny, tiny burr. God, y'all are just evil. I swear, y'all are just the worst. I don't think I have a purple leak. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, though. That edge looks great. And that edge has a burr. God. We're talking about a Kershaw leak, and no, it would be in purple aluminum. Lou, shut up. One of these days, I'm going to decide I'm done with your bullshit, and you're not going to be a mod anymore. And if you're talking about the giveaway knife, I'm not sharpening that. I'll be honest, I don't really need a mod at the moment. We've got 25 people in here, and I'm doing just fine. I don't think we've had a single person removed this stream. Willie, what's up? I don't like listening to the news nowadays. There's never any good news. Like, next week it's going to be 115 outside. Thanks. I wanted to hear that. How'd you know I collected troll dolls? Nah, I'm kidding. Okay. Next week I will smile. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Thank you. All right. Microscope. Clean edge. Oh, you guys have to see that. That edge is, please, at least be sharp. Because it looks amazing. Oh, thank God. It's sharp. Okay, guys. So, for some of you, this might be a bit disorienting. There it is. Wonderful. Oh, zoom in. There we go. Look at that edge. Oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my God, it's a hand. Maybe. It is OS 10A. Now let's get it back focused to where it usually is. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, we got about 3 minutes until the giveaway. Then right after the giveaway, everybody's going to leave. Once the sun goes down, I can actually turn the AC down. Uh-oh, Fook is here. Shit. You were looking at size sharpening. What's up? I checked out your channel the other day. You're getting things sharper than I am. Stop. You're embarrassing me. Well, you don't have a whole lot of time, but if you go onto my channel and click on the videos section, the most recent long form video, if you're from the US, leave a comment and be subscribed, and that's how you enter to win. We're giving away a Citizen Weekender watch, a Gin Captain knife kit, and a QSP Parrot in D2. I have a couple mods. I have 3 mods. Fook never shows up for his job, and Knives, I guess, does Knives, I guess, stuff. Now let's see here. Where did I put my watch? Actually, I don't even have a Gin Captain kit. They never sent me one. This is this. And looks like it's giveaway time. So, for the giveaway, here's what we do. We go to my channel. We hopefully refresh the channel. Videos. This video. We're going to share, copy link. YouTube comment picker. Scroll down. Put that video right there. No, I don't want to activate whatever that is. Filter duplicate users so people can only enter once. And Wheel of Names. 6 plus 8, 14. Get YouTube comments. 33 people have entered. So, there's the 33 people. Good luck, I hope y'all lose. That's brutal. Comment picker, let's go. And Old Man on the Ridge. Congratulations on reaching 1K. Thanks for the great giveaways. Good luck, everyone. So, you've got 5 minutes to respond. Starting now. Got until 9:08? (9:08) and 40 seconds. Well, we'll have to see if Old Man on the Ridge is still here. He was here earlier tonight. There we go. Congratulations. Johnny, show him what he's won. Well, I already showed it all off earlier, but gimme box. You won a gin knife kit. This is the Captain kit in D2 and blue acrylic, I believe. QSP Penguin in D2 and purple G10, custom dyed by me. And a Citizen Weekender Eco Drive stainless, comes with spare links. 2 spare links, I think. I went and got spare links specifically for this. Anyway, to get a hold of me, please, I'll show you where to get a hold of me. So you're going to go to my channel. You're going to click here where it says more, not subscribers, more. And I have a business email that you'll send an email to, and we'll get this all squared away. I need a screenshot of your channel, which would be right here, and then you click view channel, and this is your channel, and I'll need a screenshot of my channel, an address to send to, and a name to put on the package. If you need all that again, just send me an email saying or asking what you needed, and I appreciate you guys for joining. Of course, I'll still continue with the stream, but the giveaway at this point is now over, so I appreciate you guys for watching. Congrats, old man. I need to get a hold of them. They never sent me one of these. A mod roulette. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'll just do a reverse giveaway. We'll roll it again. Whoever I roll has to send me something. How's that sound? Everybody agree with that? I love that idea. Do it. There's a lot of people saying do it. More than I thought. Next giveaway, I'll probably do another watch. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to add. There's a gram of silver in the giveaway too. It's worth like $1, but it's a gram of silver. Kickstarter collection. Rusty stabber. Now here's the problem. If I roll again, then people will think that the giveaway isn't finished yet. I could bring out my watches. Your wife is worth more. You can riot all you want. That's not my problem. All right. We'll bring the watches out for anybody that's interested, but we'll keep some knives on the table. So the one I usually wear right here is a Citizen Garrison in titanium. It weighs 2.9 ounces. See, I gotta have people that are actually willing to send me something. That's the other thing. Oh, I don't have any cash. I'm broke. That's why I've got stuff for sale. Speaking of things for sale, I just put this Kershaw Iridium up for sale on Blade Binge. It's $45 with a really cool looking lanyard that it came with. Oh, where am I gonna put my watch box? Will it fit on this chair? Okay. And hey, it fit. Fine, we'll do the reverse. We'll do the reverse thing, but nobody has to send me anything. But I need somebody. I prefer quartz, they take less maintenance. Oh, I can comment myself. I don't need anybody else to leave that comment. Quartz is just so much easier to deal with. How many subscribers does the channel have now? Before we start pulling the joke stuff. Yeah, you got back like what, two minutes before I was gonna move on to the next person? YouTube Studio. We are at, holy shit, 1390. Where do people keep coming from? Oh, I gotta take that video and make it not public anymore. Edit. Public to private. Save. Okay. Ugh, people with wives. What else were we going to do? I don't remember anything, by the way. The watch collection. What time is it? 9:13. 7, 8, 9. Close enough. I need to back the screen up. And I'll admit, I don't have as many watches as I thought I did. Once upon a time, I had a lot more. I had like 18. God, like imagine being married. This is such a disaster. Let's get the knives out of the way so we don't cut anything. So I'll be happy to answer any of these questions. I do not have a Rolex, no. I've got one more in my room that's just another one of these. Country Mexican, what's up? So we can talk about these. I don't know a whole lot about this one, but it's an Elgin Shockmaster with an acrylic crystal. It doesn't run for very long, and it's about 6 hours short every day, or 6 hours slow. And maybe since we're here, we'll pull out the whole knife collection while I'm at it, but that's going to take a while. This is a... What is this? The reverse giveaway. I forgot about that already. This is a Citizen in titanium as well. 2 dials. Oh, the sub dials? This one? I'll show that off here in just a sec. I forgot about the reverse giveaway. Now this is just for shits and giggles, and I still need to leave that comment that says the giveaway is over. Thank you for coming. Look at me forgetting everything. Pen. Oh, I've got more watches than this. I do. I just don't remember where I put them all. I have a problem. Old Man on the Ridge. 1. I forgot to make sure that he's in the US because not everybody that entered watched the whole giveaway video. But I think he was there when I said that you needed to be in the US. So, yeah. Now the reverse giveaway in Missouri. Great, beautiful. Oh, that is so much stress just gone. I wonder, can I go onto YouTube and share my live stream, copy link, and bring that over to the random comment picker and make it pick from the people that have said something in the stream? That would be entertaining. I'll get back to these in a minute because there were a lot of people that wanted that reverse giveaway thing. Can I do that? Will it actually do it for me? Of course, the wheel of names. Why wouldn't we? 6 is 2 plus 4. Get YouTube comments. Sorry, this video has comments disabled, which means it can't get any bullshit. I see people talking right now. What a shame. I guess we're going back to the original video. Oh, I know, nobody in here is real. You're all robots or something. Share. Copy link. I wonder who would have won next. I guess we'll find out. Paste. Wheel of names, yes. 9. Go. Get YouTube comments. Cool, still 33. Now, who's going to send me nothing? I do like my citizens, yes. Yes, you are indeed AI generated. So is everybody else in here. The lag. So who's sending me something? Looks like Brian White is sending me something. We're not doing that. That's just mean. It'd be pretty funny though. Just, okay, Brian, I'm going to give you a P.O. box. You better send me something. Yeah, old man on a ridge. Gotta send me my shit back after he gets it. That would be hilarious. Okay. I like quartz because they're way easier maintenance. Specifically, solar. Brian White will be sending me a restraining order. So there's only like, I don't know how many there are. There have been 3 of these that have sold on the US market in the white dial specifically. It's missing the crown and missing the stem. It basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a brand new one or one that's in really good condition and then go to my local watch place and have them swap out the dial. So instead of having a gray dial, it has the white dial. box is so far away. Why does it have to be so far away? Next up, somebody was talking about this. This is I believe another Citizen Weekender. Who lost? Brian White lost. It's got a huge scratch right there. Anyway, the plan is for this one, I'm going to get some of that resin stuff that they use for windshield repair, and I'm going to try and repair it. How much for this one? Well, it originally came with a stainless bracelet that was black ion coated, and it was too short and I couldn't get spare links for it, so I replaced it with a Walmart rubber strap that's actually really nice for the $10 that I spent on it. How much for this? I don't know. You would like that watch? Well, it's another Citizen Eco Drive. What would you offer for it? I've done so many of these attempted deals on no, just the resin windshield repair kits. You just push resin into the scratch, and then this isn't a flat crystal. The crystal is domed. I kind of figured that that was the goal, but I wasn't 100% sure. Funny enough, I'm glad somebody asked if I have enough oil for my knives. Okay. I think, I'm not sure, but I think I do. I have 2 of these. So I have a half gallon of lubricant laxative that I use as a lubricant for my knives. Because it's food safe, and as long as you don't drink like a cup of it, you're not going to shit yourself. Well, what do you think is a fair offer? Like, genuinely, I'm just curious what you'd give me for it. I've got a number in mind. And if your number is close enough, I'll split I'll split you halfway between the two. Sure. I bought 2 of them because it was like $40 for 2, and I figured it'd last me forever. And so far, it's lasted me a long time. Nope. It is mineral oil. It is a laxative. Brian White came back. The joke was we're doing a reverse giveaway, and whoever I land on has to send me a knife. Yeah, give me 15K, Brian. Let me see what it's selling for, real quick. I'll give you a number based on that minus the bracelet. Do you want it with the scratch that it has? Because I haven't tried the repair stuff on it. God, y'all are evil. You know, if you guys send me anthrax, then not only does the FBI get involved, but like you won't get to watch my content anymore. I'm not sure people are too worried about that. Anyway, uh, Dirk, just send me an email or something, or send me a message on Instagram, whatever works. We'll we'll get that figured out. I do not have a store on here yet. I'm not looking forward to setting something like that up. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that so much. So this one was just a cheap watch that I found at the thrift store, but it was the first watch that fit me well. The problem being I have an 8-inch wrist. Most watches won't fit me, but this one just looked decent. So I bought it and kept it in the collection, and it's been great. It's lightweight, but it's cheap materials, so not much you can expect out of that. So this is a Seiko. I don't remember. I had the reference number memorized at one point, but I don't remember. It's a Seiko two-tone. Solar. Got it from a family friend that we called Grandpa, or that was considered like, a close family friend that was older. He passed, and his wife gave it to me, and it's a little small on me, but it doesn't look terrible, and it runs great. When she gave it to me, it wasn't quite running right, but you stick it in the sun, and then magically it starts working. That's the benefit of these solar watches right here. Anyway, I got to set it back to 9 past 10 and 41 seconds. Okay. Yeah, when you said 2 dial, I thought you were talking about this one. God damn, Lou. I think I'm going to stick you in timeout one of these days. Just let you sit there and suffer. Yeah, I thought you were talking about this one, which I'll get to this one here in a bit. Uh huh. Sure. So this one I wear almost daily. It's a Citizen Garrison Super Titanium. 2.9 ounces with the whole body's titanium and the bracelet's titanium as well. I love this thing. I got it for 35 plus 15 for spare links to make sure it fit. This one is an Addie's Dive. I don't remember what model. A Deep Sea Hunter. It's basically just a copy of a Rolex Submariner. Runs great. Never had a problem with it. Oh well. It is for the $20 that I paid for it. I'm not going to complain. So this is a Citizen. Give me a sec. Got to think about it. BM 57 something. Anyway, this one's also in titanium. It's a little bit heavier than the Garrison, but it's also got a chronograph, a 5th-second chronograph with an hour up here. This one doesn't go for 12 hours, it goes for 1 hour. And it doesn't have a flyback mechanism. Instead, it rotates around slowly. It is a beautiful watch, and I wear it out as a dress watch. I wore this exclusively for the first 3 weeks or so. Oh, is she talking to me? I thought she's sitting there talking to somebody else. I genuinely thought she was talking to Brian, and I'm like, well, Brian's not going to respond. Oh well. I do not. Genuinely thought she was talking to Brian. That's hilarious. Oh, that is. I am so sorry. Oh, that is mean. Yeah, that whole time I thought she was talking to somebody else. I'm like, I don't know who she's talking to. I do not have my P.O. box posted anywhere now. I'll reach out to her and apologize. Yeah, I thought she was talking to somebody else the whole time. I didn't know who, but I thought for sure she's not talking to me. There's no way. Um, that is the question now, isn't it? If somebody sends me an email, will I send a PO box? And this is my Casio something or other. I don't know. I got it for like $5. The strap isn't comfortable, so I don't wear it. I'll have to think about that. I don't like the thought of people. I don't know. I will. Dirk Diggler. Where it's a common watch. That Casio is a common watch. First, let's fix the problem that I have started. Dirk, I'll check in on what we were talking about here in a sec. But I'm gonna go leave a comment on one of her videos. That is just so funny to me because I didn't realize who she was talking to. It's a good watch. It's just not comfortable to me because I've got such a large wrist, most watches don't fit me right. That one being one of them. Damn it, I just looked her up. And then give me just a sec, guys. Okay. Now, what was the thing called? Is that all I look up? Is just that? Don't think that that's what I look up on here. The clasp broke on this? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's plastic. Dirk, if you could send me an email regarding the watch, that would be really helpful. I don't know where I'm supposed to find you at. Unless I click on my stream. The mesh bracelet, these ones are really, really nice. And I'll show you guys how it works. It's really cool. Just give me a sec to check other things. Yeah, I can't find the store you're talking about, so email is the way to go. Okay, so it is a quick release. Ooh, spring bar. Gotta make sure I don't lose those. Okay, so to resize this, you pull this up and then out. And all these are different sizes you can do. And you can stop at any of those different sizes. My perfect size for this is when the edge of this is right there. And there. Nice and flexible, so it's really, really comfortable. You have a good one, Brendo. We'll see you later. Appreciate you sticking around so long. I think I got it going on the right side. Okay. Yep. Nope. I do it backwards. I do this every single time. For some reason, more than 50% of the time I put this on backwards. Anyway, we're going to move on to the knife collection. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Dumbass. Now it's putting it on backwards. I can't do that. I physically can't do that. I have 4 knife boxes. I can't get them all on screen. So let's go ahead and start putting watches away. Well, yeah, it's not like I'm going to put my watch on my foot. I'm sure there's somebody that does that. Really weird option, but I'm sure of it. Okay. Knife collection. Oh god, this is going to take forever. If any of you couldn't tell, I feel horrible for not responding to her, by the way. Like, absolutely horrible. I wonder if somebody bought my my iridium. Anyway, Rat 1 in OS 8. Great everyday carry knife. Fits the hand really, really well. Well, I'm sure of that. Still don't feel good about it. Is there anything else I needed to do on the other phone? Oh, I was checking if anybody bought that. Man, you don't need to make the anxiety any worse. Delica 4. Spyderco Delica 4 in VG10. You can buy it. You can buy what? It's a slicey blade. Nice flat grind. Just not my thing, personally. Oh, I've got so much shit on the table. Kershaw Launch 1. This one is up for sale. I can't sell it on any website. But, yeah. You have a good one, Rich. We'll see you later. Some Spydercos are fun. This one, is this the one you were talking about, or the Rat 1? Because I would love for somebody to buy that Rat 1. Yeah, this launch one's up for sale. Privately, I can't do it on websites because websites don't allow autos to be sold from state to state. I personally don't care as long as you're abiding by your own public or local laws. Yeah, this one's up for sale if you're interested. It is on Blade Binge for 30 plus shipping. Let me check that. I'll show you where to go if you want it. If you want to buy it directly, you can. I got to think about how much they'd be taking and then bring the price down slightly. So you click here, clicky, and then it takes forever to load on this phone anyway. So unless it's sold already, which I doubt, there it is. I do have it priced at 30 plus shipping. And this is all the info about it if you're interested in reading up on it. You can find that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, just click on my profile picture and then no, the 4 more links, and it's right there. Continuing where we left off, the CRKT Bonafide. Once I get everything out of the way so I don't be dropping stuff off the table. Bonafide's in D2, in aluminum scales. It's fun to take apart, really easy to take apart. The only real downside behind it is the flipper tab is not very user friendly. Yeah, everybody else seems to like it. It needs... We'll see you later, Fook. It's been a while since I've seen you in one of these. It's probably because he has a wife. He has family. Ooh. Needs a little bit of oil. That was too much. There. This one, they sell it for $49.99 on the CRKT website. Yeah, people have a life these... God. Imagine having a family. Wild. Absolutely wild. Nobody has one of those these days. Nobody can afford it. And I'll bet you a tiny drop of oil right there will help it super, like, a lot. Get with the times. Everybody's divorced by the time they're 25 now. That is so much better than it was. Blossom John, what's up? ZT0450 S35VN titanium. Believe it or not, you guys aren't going to believe this, okay? But this is a fact. 100% of divorces happen after getting married. I know. Crazy take, but it's true. I promise it's true. 100% of divorces happen after being married. Anyway, this one's going to be up for sale here pretty soon too. I'm trying to get 180 out of it. I have a ton of Kershaw leaks. A ton of them. And a lot of people that says, well, I'll buy a couple of those off of you. And I'm like, okay. I do not ship to Scotland, unfortunately. Actually, wait a sec. Blade Binge might. They might. You'll have to check them. You'll have to check them out. That's where I sell stuff. But they might ship to Scotland. You'll have to pay for shipping. That'll be the fun part. I have so many of these. So many. It's ridiculous. The third one? Give me just a sec. Scotty. Exactly. So when you're on the stream, what you're going to do, so you're going to click on my profile pic, then click and 4 more links. Right here is Blade Binge. That's where I sell stuff. It'll load eventually. And this is the stuff that I have for sale at the moment. I think 16 knives are up for sale now. I wish you luck on shipping. I really do. And the third blade shape? Do you mean this one? This is a drop point. Or did you want to know the knife name? Probably the knife name now that I think about it. The one on display? This one? Or the knife? These ones. Well, I hope the shipping isn't too bad, honestly. Above the custom works. That they're all Kershaw leaks, but that one is in it's the 1660 OL. And it's because it's olive drab. The one above it is OLBLK. This used to be green. This used to be this color. But it's 17 years old. Do I have enough of these yet? Now, do I have enough of these? The blade shape is a Wharncliffe. WHARNCLIFFE. Do I have any more leaks? Well, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have one more. Where's my other leak? I know it's another black one. WHARNCLIFFE. Wharncliffe. There it is. I knew I had another one. I just forgot where I put it. I have so many of these things. I need to sell some of them. They don't sell well, apparently, for the prices I try and sell them for anyway. These aren't on bearings. They've got washers. They're spring assisted though. Well, I prefer washers. Oh yeah. I have 11 of these. 11 of this knife. It's a great knife, American made, not much to complain about. It's just obviously people don't think an American made knife is worth 35 bucks. Okay, if you're headed out, we will see you later. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night. And this one's my favorite one. No, the tip's broken. So the tip retention lock doesn't do anything because the tip's broken. Yep, you have a good one. Probably. There's 9 people in here, but honestly, once the giveaway was over, I didn't think anybody was going to stick around for very long. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it is, but what do you do? Nothing to be mad about. People want free shit. I do too. When they don't get free shit, then, what do you do? You know what I should do? I should buy more Kershaw leaks, even though they don't sell well. I have not. Oh yeah, it's really easy to sharpen. Takes a couple minutes. We can sharpen one on stream if you want to see. I'll dull it and then we can sharpen it. I've got a couple of them up for sale too if you're interested after that. I didn't know they had the leak on NCIS. Well, dulling a knife is a horrible thing to watch, and it really sucks to do it, but it helps show an example of sharpening skill. So you grab a flat, just grab a screwdriver, something round, and you grab your knife. And then you do that until it is no longer sharp. Paper. Paper. No shit. Dude, it still cut paper after that? Dude, that's insane. I'm actually impressed. The other knives that I do that to, none of them have been. Dude, that's wild. Like you can see the whole edge is shining. So that's called glinting. And it's when the light reflects off of a flat surface. And if your edge is flat, that means it's not sharp. So we'll go ahead and start with, what do we want to start with? Is this 6 or 100 or 140? 6. So this is a 600 grit Atoma. Not cheap, but not expensive either. So one of my subscribers sent this in for the channel. Is there a burr yet? There's a burr in a couple spots. Yes, Aiden's the one that sent it. Well, it's been great the whole time I've used it. God, I wish this would like focus on one spot and stay there. move up to the 1000 grit that I have sitting right underneath it. Okay. Hopefully chat isn't broken again. Microscope, which Aiden also sent. Hey, look, you can see threads from my pants. My pants aren't red. My pants are black. Weird. .600 grit finish with a burr on this side. Opposite side. 1000 grit finish. You can see the difference. Once I get to the edge. Yep. Big difference between the two. It was a big thread when you're zoomed in 60 times. Okay, time to swap sides. Okay, now for burr removal. You did miss the draw, yes. You didn't win, but on the bright side, you didn't win at least. Yep, that microscope works great. It's about time that AJ got to #1. But yeah, Aiden sent. I actually don't lubricate the stones at all. I probably should, but I don't. Just requires extra cleanup later. And Aiden, I love how everybody said in that video that the 400 grit vitrified stone that he was talking about was budget, and it's $100. And the worst part is, I know that being budget means that every other one is like way more expensive than that. Okay. Microscope time. I'm getting a lot better with putting the microscope on quicker. Burr. You can see those steel threads hanging off on both sides. So this is where the final burr removal comes. Just a piece of leather. I'm not really pushing down. I'm using the weight of my hand and the knife. Nothing more. Paper test. Paper. Nope, that's my writing paper. I don't know where I put that piece of paper at. That went on the ground. Nice and smooth. This stuff is very easy to sharpen. Very, very easy. So, let's look at it under the microscope after the burr removal. And see what it looks like. That is a lot better than it was. Looks beautiful. I'll tell you what, I'm definitely getting better every time that I do this stuff. Am I quite ready for the tungsten carbide? No, probably not. Am I going to try it? No, not right now. I prefer a sharpening choil. I can't stand it when a knife doesn't have one. It's so annoying. Because you're leaving, like, the further you go, this line just stays right here. It's just unusable blade. I won't, I promise. So what I did when I bought this is my Spyderco Ambitious, no, Persistence. I have 3 mods, and I don't think I need any more at the moment. But when I bought this, it didn't have a sharpening choil. And I said, well, this thing's been abused its whole life. It shows it quite well. So I'll just take a diamond burr and make a sharpening choil. And that's exactly what I did. And I can't tell you how nice it is having this section gone. Because this thing's been sharpened quite a bit. It was just like, let's see, a section of blade that was like this, that wasn't sharp, compared to the rest of the edge was. It is a huge difference. So for kitchen knives, most kitchen knives don't have a plunge grind. The plunge grind being this line right here that you see on a Spyderco. They don't have that. Or this, where you can see, if I can let it focus, this line that goes right here and then follows down into that. Most kitchen knives don't have that. Oh, this is really pronounced. Right here. So the plunge grind is where, I'm not even going to explain it. You saw what I was talking about. And I'm sure if you're holding a knife at the moment, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Most kitchen knives don't have that. At least, I don't think any of the kitchen knives that we have that. So what I recommend is following Outdoors 55. Now, Neves Knives is great at it too, but Outdoors 55 has a little bit of a different attitude. Which is the reason why I don't watch Neves Knives, is because, again, he's really good at what he does. Like, really, really good. But he has that I know everything attitude to me. And I just don't like when people talk like that. So of course, I'll support the fact that he has a channel and he's good at what he does. But I would recommend somebody else first. He's great at what he does, though. I'll admit that. Way better than I am. For now. Probably for a while. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content I'm going to make for the rest of the time that I'm doing this. Because reviews just don't cut it. You get it? Cut it. Knives. Very funny. The reviews don't get the numbers that I need for this channel to be going anywhere. So we'll see what I move on to. Might do torture tests. But I'm not sure. Well, here in about 7.5 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. At that point, it would have been a 2.5-hour stream, which is pretty solid. Oh, the sun's down. I can turn the AC on. Hell yeah. And then I can grab a snack. Something crunchy. Because I feel like it. Crunchy snack. Oh, this chair is so fucking hot. I mean, they're like budget versions of the cookies that you get on Delta airplanes, but they're not bad at all. Well, that took no effort. Oh, a serving is a whole pack. Okay, that's better than some other snacks. You know what a serving size of Doritos is? I want somebody in the chat to tell me. What do you think a serving size of Doritos is? Honestly. They're pretty good. Yeah, I like them. A serving size of Doritos is 8 chips. 8. Dude, a handful is 8. A mouthful is 8. Are you shitting me? You think I'm gonna eat 8? Blueberry doesn't sound bad. That actually sounds pretty damn good. But cinnamon and brown sugar. Cinnamon and brown sugar, fire. Damn it, I left the water cup in the other room. That's the downside of these. They're dry as fuck. They're good, but they're dry. It's literally just a mouthful of granola with no water. They taste good though. Not much. Having a snack. Ending the stream here pretty soon. So 28 grams is a little over an ounce, I think. So it's 3 grams under 1 troy ounce, but you don't measure chips in troy ounces. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Tell you what, I'll hit 3 hours and then I'm done because this seat is fucking hot. But I just turned the AC on, so it should be better. I was gonna show the whole knife collection and then stopped You know what the worst snack food is? Like, it's the messiest shit. Okay? I'm going to show you guys a picture. And everybody knows, like, I'll show you guys this picture, and all you're going to think of is sand in your mouth. Please, somebody guess it. I want somebody so bad to guess what it is before I show it. Because I already have it pulled up. The messiest snack food ever. Peanut butter? Not even close. Nope. This shit. Biting into one of these is like a mouthful of sand, and it gets everywhere. Now, don't get me wrong, they don't taste terrible, but you never get the full bar in your mouth. Half the time, you pull it out of the box, and it's already cracked in half, and you try and pull it out of the package, and just sand goes everywhere. It's basically how thin that stuff is. Crunchy. See that? Clean break. Clean break. Didn't make a mess at all. Maybe a couple crumbs the size of, again, sand. Instead of, you take a bite, and as soon as you break the bar, it just falls out of your mouth and makes a huge fucking mess everywhere. Oh, I got that so much sharper tonight. I mean, let's be honest. It's my YouTube channel. Just because it's supposed to be about knives doesn't mean I can't talk about stupid shit too. Hell, usually right about now I've got 6 people. No, 4 people. And right now we're sitting here with 9. So obviously, me telling you guys random shit works better than me actually talking about my hobby. How many, yeah, just think about that. One serving of Doritos is so small. What did he say? 9 chips? 11 chips? Exactly. Who's going to eat 11 Doritos and then say, okay, that's enough for me? Are you shitting me? Nobody grabs 11 Doritos, sticks them in a bowl, and walks away. You grab the whole fucking family size bag and you bring it with you. Let's be real here. I know that because that's what I do. Now, I'm not saying I finished the whole family size thing by myself immediately. What I'm saying is, half of that shit's gone by the time I put it away. Same thing with barbecue chips from just about anybody. Some of them are better than others, but you'll get a family size or a party size bag, and like a fourth of it will be gone by the time you put it away. Easily. You have two people? Shit. You're getting in an eating contest now. You'll have like a quarter of it left by the time you guys are done. I love barbecue chips. I do. These are good when you want something sweet, but barbecue chips are just. Mmm. Dude, I gotta get brisket again one of these days. No, see, I don't share with people. And the reason I don't share with people is because the shit that I share with people comes back broken. Hey, does anybody in this room have a knife? I do, but not for you. The knife I'm carrying is $200. You think you can cover that? No. That's what I thought. You carry your own knife, or tell me what you need the knife for, and I'll do it for you. Just like you're a child because you couldn't. Or you couldn't carry your own. Well, it's the other thing of people, maybe not purposefully, but breaking my shit so often that I decided I'm done with it. Treat other people's stuff with respect, and maybe they'll share it with you. But let's be real, when I get a Sabenza, I'm not handing it to some random person. I'm also not handing a random person any of my Kershaw leeks. These things are way too thin to be handing to some random person that you don't know. Or a coworker. God knows they're going to pry with this shit, and then suddenly it ends up like this. It doesn't have a tip. Well, I'm broke, and I act like it. I won't act like I'm a thousandaire because I don't got $1,000 to my name. I'm barely a hundredaire. Sure, but the only Ozark Trail that I remember having is the Ozark Grail from 2024 when they actually made a good knife. And the part that sucks is that the Gen 1 is great. The Gen 2 was dog shit. Speaking of the Gen 2, I need to do a video on that. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and then I forget. But yeah, the Nature Valley Crunchy Bars. You'll never finish a whole thing. Because it just fucking spills everywhere. Well, I'm talking about the $10 Ozark Trail in D2. Favorite show? I don't know. somewhere between South Park, which was great, by the way, and The Simpsons. I didn't watch the Squid Game stuff, no. So yeah, the Gen 1 Ozark Trail D2 knife was great. But the Gen 2 apparently had edge retention issues. And this thing comes with four of these crunchy things. They're good, and there are four of them in a bag. Yep, I expected to be losing people. I'm fine with it. I've come to the understanding that I think the only way of making my channel interesting is talking about politics, which isn't great. They're dry, though. Not as dry as the crunchy bars from whatever, but they're dry. I'm more curious about why you hate the dude. I don't need to insult people when it comes to opinions. I base my opinions about people on their actions. I'm going to be honest with you. Most dumb people don't become billionaires. Most. I'm sure there's at least one, but I'm saying a vast majority are not dumb. But that can't be the only thing you dislike about the guy. What were we talking about? No, the white one was garbage. But they had two generations of the Ozark Grail in orange. But they both have wives. Wouldn't you rather be married to the sex that you like instead of being stuck with someone that you don't like? That just sounds like suffering. I don't know why you'd want to do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Where were we going? Okay. So the Gen 2 Ozark Trail. The Gen 1 had, I know you're using gay as an insult. I don't really care to me. It doesn't change anything to me, but I'm trying to find out the actual problem or the actual thing that you don't like about them. The Gen 2 has a two-position pocket clip, meaning you can have it on this side or you can have it on this side. The Gen 1 didn't have that. The Gen 1 was right hand only. That's the biggest difference between the two. But somewhere after the Gen 1 and when the Gen 2 came out, their heat treat of the D2 got all sorts of fucked up. And it went from being the biggest knife of the year to the Gen 2 just being hot garbage. So if yours has a 2-position pocket clip, it has, according to Knives, I guess, I think it has like 1/5 of the edge retention of the Gen 1. It was disappointingly bad. Like, it was terrible. Okay, so you got one of the good ones. I've got one of the good ones too, but I went and got one of the bad ones for testing. I just haven't gotten to testing yet. Okay, so I'm going to counter all those. First of all, I mean, he gets a spray tan. There's a few people that get spray tans. I think it looks stupid, but you know, I'm not going to hate somebody for the way they look like that. Just not my kind of thing. 2, nobody wants to hear what he has to say about women not having rights. I'm going to be honest, I don't know everything he's ever said. So I can't argue against that one. 3, he deported your mom's boyfriend. Was your mom's boyfriend here legally? Yes. Okay, then you got to file a claim. Okay, yeah. So if he wasn't supposed to be here, then it's unfortunate, but it happened. You carry your gun in your right pocket? I didn't know people carried guns in their pocket. No, I could see that. What size are we talking? What is it chambered in? Well, are you here legally? Because if you're here legally, then I don't see a point in that happening. Yeah, if you're here legally, then I don't see what the issue is. And were you born in America? A G42. G42. So Glock 40. What's that chambered in? With a laser in your pocket. That is a big. Okay, 380. Compact? Compact, subcompact. Micro? Okay. Well, if it fits in your pocket, I couldn't carry like that. I keep my phone and my knife in my right pocket. Okay, if you're illegal, then you probably shouldn't be here. It's unfortunate, but yeah, got to come through legal passageways. It takes a while, but It's worth it. That way you don't have to be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life. And I wouldn't call deporting people racism. If they're not supposed to be here, then they're not supposed to be here. I'm going to be honest, I'd probably carry a 22. And the reason I say that is because 22s don't have the chamber pressures that I've heard a lot of things that a lot of people say out of context that sound racist. I can't say that everybody's perfect. But yeah, 22 because they're more lightweight than 380s. Most 380s. Cargo pants. I haven't worn cargo pants in years. Phone in left, cargo. Keys in left front, knife in left. Okay. Are you left? No. You wouldn't be left-handed if you're carrying um, a, a 38 in the right pocket. What rights? Ankle carry? Fuck that. My pants would print it too much. My pants, it doesn't make sense for me. My pants are like, what was it? Nylon, polyester, and 5% spandex. They're like really stretchy. Fuck skinny jeans. Regular jeans, most of them don't fit me. My problem here with that claim is that if they want to be in America and you're claiming that he won't let them, they need to come here through legal avenues. Legal avenues would be visas and applying for citizenship. These things take time, and the problem right now is that people don't want to spend 5 or 6 years living where they are before being accepted into the United States. They'd rather have it now, so they go through less than legal means, such as what are they called? Coyotes. They get muled through the border. I have not heard that. I haven't messed with a shield before. And 40 doesn't, I wouldn't carry a 40. My thought, I want to get a Ruger SR22 and with an extended mag. Because I think they made a version that had a double stack 15 round capacity. So you get 15 rounds of 22. And I don't care what you say, I don't want to get shot by a small gun. Whoop-de-doo, it's a 22. It'll still put a hole through you. Let's all be honest with ourselves. Getting shot isn't fun. What you get shot by doesn't matter. Agreed. Ankle carry, you have to reach, and it's painfully obvious. 22 doesn't need to be up close. I've got a couple 22 rifles and I'll hit anything at 100 yards, no problem. It is a tack driver, the one that I'm thinking of. It's a Savage FVSR Mark II. Thing's a dream. Now, I haven't seen that he's trying to take away papers. What I have seen is a lot of fake documented people. But, you know, I'm not going to make a whole lot of. I'm not going to defend claims or go up against claims that I don't know anything about. No, I'm not carrying my rifle in my pocket. Thank you very much. I'm just saying, a 22 pistol is just like any other pistol. It hurts to get shot by. You don't want to get shot by it. And it doesn't really need to be close range. I'll show you the one that I'm thinking of. It's a full-size pistol. That one. I held one a while back and it fits my hand like a glove. It's just amazing how well it fits my hand. Well, if you believe that, find legal ways of making it happen. It probably is as big as a shield. Well, actually, it's no, probably, yeah. It's not huge, but it's a really small, lightweight gun. My biggest problem being I don't wear a belt, and putting extra weight in my pants pulls them down. So I need the lightest 22 I can have without it being a pile. I'll agree with you, thugs probably aren't carrying a 22. However, a lot of people. Presidential security detail is huge. Thugs, you're right, thugs aren't carrying a 22. But how often is Thug going out to the range? And then there's the other side of things. Where I live, to be completely fair, people are hesitant on a lot of things. They don't have solid conviction of making decisions quickly. So if somebody's pointing a gun at me, or, you know, there's a shooting happening, right? There's no point in hesitating. But people around here hesitate. I don't hesitate. I know this from the few emergencies that I've been in. I don't hesitate when things happen. I get shit done. And then I go, the fuck just happened after it's all said and done? Exactly. I don't need to spray and hope that I hit something. I need to hit somebody with 15 shots and then hope I don't need a second mag. But yeah, Juiceberry, I think let's look it up because I'm curious. How large is the presidential security detail? Presidential service detail. 300. There are 300 full-time security officers for the Secret Service covering the president and vice president at all times. Yeah, see, you feel great when you have a full mag of 15 because 15 is a lot. I would hate to be carrying a 1911 right about now. 7 rounds, sure, 7+1 if you have one in the chamber, but 7 rounds just isn't enough for me to feel safe. Juiceberry, you can't. I promise. I don't think you'll get past the first 5 at all. I wouldn't get past the first 5. Well, all I'm saying is I recommend you don't make any rash decisions. That is all I can tell you. And sure, I can hit somebody too, but 15 rounds feels better than 8. It's almost double. Hell, 15+1, 16. It's double. School fights are nothing like bar fights, and a bar fight is nothing like trying to go against a presidential detail. I promise. What's up, Quinn? How's it going? Alcohol is not enough. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end that conversation there. I'm probably already on a watch list. I don't need to be on another. Yeah. Kodiak Edge. I haven't. I can't get drunk. This shit's good. So what about them? Are they talking about me? Talking shit, I hope. I doubt they're talking about me. How is what legal? Just to piss everybody off. This one's upside down and facing the wrong way. Oh, what's going on with his skin? I hope he's all good. It's not legal. I thought that was obvious. I'll agree it should be 18, not 21, but yeah, 13, it's not. Yep, and if you get caught in public like that, that would be your mom getting in trouble, not you. Well, and you, but your mom would be involved too. Well, I know what you're trying to say, psoriasis. Well, all I can say is I hope you don't make any bad decisions. And I do not encourage violence in any way, shape, or form to cover my ass legally. What is psoriasis anyway? Depending on the state, it may be legal as long as you're in your house. With a parent. I should stop dropping those. I think I've figured out the content that I need to make. Telling people what to buy. Ooh. Says Ontario Knife Co. Randall's Adventure Training Knives. Anyway, you want to see one that has a paw? I have just the knife for you. Oh, yeah, the 3 dots. Sheepdog. Kaiser Sheepdog. You're telling me Kaiser doesn't have any sheepdogs up on sale? That's what I thought. Whose cronies got mad? What, because you're trying to help? Okay, so this is a mini sheepdog right here. I have a mini sheepdog. I'll go grab it here in a minute. But the logo for the designer is that. So that is on the back side of the blade. He rarely reads his chat. You'll try and have a conversation with him, and he'll sit there and find your chat or what you said like 10 minutes later and then continue talking to somebody else. It is what it is. Let me go grab mine real quick. Yep. Nope, I don't stream on Twitch. There we go. It happens. Yeah, I don't know why you'd get mad about that though. There's a little too much oil in the pivot here. Just out of curiosity, did you tell them you were trying to help? I know, stupid question, but it's worth asking. Oh, yeah. Full of oil. What buck is it? I told you last time I have heard of that game. I've never played it, and I don't find it all that entertaining. What buck knife is it? It's not that scary. .110. The buck 110 is a pretty thick, heavy knife. I'll agree with that. There's a moth in my house. Gimme have. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope, I know it's supposed to be some sort of children's horror game. Hence why I'm probably not very interested in it. So Buck makes a knife called the Buck 110 Slim, and it's basically a 110 that isn't wood and brass. They use, I think, FRN instead for the scales. It's a lot lighter and a lot thinner. It's sturdy. It's a good knife. It's worth looking into, though. What? Yep, I see we have some people back. The stream will be ending here pretty soon. I planned on ending it like 17 minutes ago, but somebody kept talking and kept me entertained. So I'll be ending it in like 12 and a half minutes because I need to go pick somebody up. Who won the giveaway? Good question. I think it was Old man on the ridge. What? I didn't know you were still sticking around. I thought you were long gone, honestly. That's hilarious. But yes, I did mention you. Juiceberry said, or I was talking about how somebody kept talking and kept me entertained. So I haven't left I haven't left the stream yet. But when he said who, I said, who won the giveaway? And then I continued with that. Well, as soon as you bring up that we have more people, everybody leaves. And that's how it always is. When I say, wow, we got 20 people in here, 5 of them leave. That is fair. The stream will be ending soon. You did, because you kept talking. What do you mean, bruh? Where did I put my screwdriver? It's probably on the screen. No, it wasn't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we got 5 people. It's not a big deal to me. Once you stop worrying about numbers, then for some reason they go back up. I said it was you. You mean old timers? That's what we call it. We call it old timers. So here's what we're going to do. 1 drop on one of the balls in this ball bearing case. Done. Okay, you were right. It's 70% isopropyl alcohol because 90% is 4 times more expensive than the 70, and 70 is just fine. And for pivot lube, of course, I dropped the bearing set. I use mineral oil for the you know what I'm talking about. Of course, you drop the bearings and you never know where the fuck they went. That would really suck if this was the first set of bearings that I lost. The knife's $150. Well, I just find that, 90% isopropyl alcohol is like $4 when you can get the same shit at the dollar store for, with less concentrated stuff. Well, shit. I have no clue where those bearings went. That's the first time I haven't found a bearing set after dropping them. Damn it. I heard them rolling around a bit, but the sound stayed right under me. I've never thought about doing a review on the bit set, but I'll tell you, they're cheap. Lot fun, what's up? Give me just a sec. I need to actually try and find the set of bearings. This knife is way too expensive to be missing one of the main structural pieces of this thing. Oh. What a dumbass. I'm sitting here thinking it stayed right under me the whole time, and it didn't. And I've been using the flashlight on the other phone, so. Oh, let me put the chair back. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Favorite song? Let me find it. It's called Fury by who? It's just my favorite song this week. Fury by Stim and RJ Passon. Pasin. Payson? Yes, the fan is always on. God damn, this song. And that's just this week. It changes almost weekly. Damascus. I do have a few knives in Damascus, yes. But I gotta put this together first. I don't know almost any Juice World songs, so I cannot answer that question. But I'm willing to bet the first song that I hear from Juice World will be my favorite because it's the only one that I will have heard. I am no longer playing music on my live streams. It has killed my audience retention. And the stream started doing worse the more I did music on stream. Nope, I'm not compromising my stream for one person to listen to a song. Okay. Sure, but YouTube doesn't like me playing music on stream. And if YouTube doesn't like it, then they stop giving me new viewers. And if they stop giving me new viewers, then I have audience retention issues. And that's what happens when we sit there and have 3 people in the stream for like an hour. It kills channels. Are you asking what my EDC is? Well, now there's 12, but I was just saying, when you play music that's copyrighted, it kills your audience retention. YouTube artificially does that. My EDC changes weekly for reviews, but for a while there I was carrying a Rat 2. I carried this for like 2 months. Great knife. I don't know any copy or any non-copyrighted music. So this week's EDC knife is Demco Sharp Cub. Really fun to play with. The lock takes some getting used to though. Anyway, I've gone over my time, the time that I planned on ending the stream 3 times now. First, I planned on ending it at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Then I said I'll go until 3 hours. It's now been 3 hours and 33 minutes and 33 seconds. So I think I'm going to end it here. I do have to go pick somebody up, and I can't be late for that. So I do not own anything from We Knife. We Knife knives are really expensive, and they're just nowhere even close to on my radar at the moment. Especially the one that I want that's like $600. Anyway, we will see you guys later. Congratulations, Old Man on the Ridge, for winning the giveaway. I'm glad it's somebody. I'm glad somebody in the U.S. won the first round anyway, because the last time I did a giveaway, somebody who won was in Mexico, and I said that I couldn't ship to Mexico. It just makes you feel horrible. Anyway, hopefully you have a great rest of your night, morning, day, whatever it is. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to send me an email if you haven't already. I haven't checked, but if you haven't already, don't forget.